what are your family values? Because the only thing you see is bomb that is shaking.
Yes, dangerous tactics.
The secular musicians know what it looks like, and that is why they are trying to make music that would have like a dance challenge, where it's more of fame for them, regardless of whatever value they are bringing on board.
Do you think these artists are aware of the dangers that they introduce to these lives?
You can't give what you don't have. If you don't have values, you can't give values. So I asked, what's the name of this song? They tell me, oh, it's by so person. Okay, can you tell me one value that you're getting from this song? A lot of time, nothing for some of those songs. And those are the trending songs, unfortunately. I tell my children that regardless of whatever you do, come back home. Come back home. They will only come back home when home is safe. If home is not safe, they will not come back. For instance, there could be a boy that I crushed on back then, and I'm like now looking at myself to say, was I mad? Why?
It happens,
you know?
It happens, you know? When you reminisce on your past, I be like, I did this, I did that.
Yeah, so, but the truth is, at that point, you have just acted your age. And a lot of time, parents don't even give their kids the opportunity to make those mistakes.
Do you believe in, my child, go ahead, make this mistake yourself, you will learn from it, or no, you're going to hold them tight?
I prefer you make your mistake, because your mom won't be with you forever. Your dad won't be with you forever. So, if you don't make it now, you will still make it somehow. The brain of a teenager is not fully developed until 24.
I'm still a teenager.
Sometimes you have somebody that is grown but has the brain of child. Because the time that the brain was supposed to work, somebody was rescuing the child. So that is why we have a lot of kids now that are not emotionally resilient. Once there's a bit of obstacle, they will cave in. They will tell you, I'm depressed.
It is not just a fun show, it is had good impact and changing the life of people. Now, speaking of changes, visually and auditorily, life have been affected in the life of not just the children alone, but also the youth, the adults, and the young adults through secular music and musical videos. It is not just a show for fun, it is had impact and changes the life of people. Now, speaking of changes, visually and auditorily, life have been affected and changed for good. Not just the life of the children alone, but the life of the adults and the young adults like us through secular music and musical video. Is it just about the catchy beats? How about the mood, the tune, the words, and the message are passing across to these people? And remember, not just the children or the youth alone, also to adults and the young adults. So welcome to another session of Talk Your Talk Show on Prince World TV. And it's me, my humble self, Omo Kehinde, and my co-host, Oluwadamilare Omo Alabi. Like he loves to call himself. And Ade Tutu. And we also have a beautiful guest with us.
Oh my God.
She doesn't like to call herself mommy because mommy is still looking, I said mommy. She's still looking young and in her sweet 16.
Yes.
Looking beautiful and fresh as always.
Beautiful, portable.
Yeah.
Always have that one.
Don't make that mistake.
Okay, portable. She said portable.
Yes.
Yeah. So Mrs. Odunayo Adegbaju, a certified adolescent / parent coach, a mother of three, an education consultant, a convener of visionary voices concentrating on youthful artistries. Come on. Give it up for a while. It's plenty. All in one body, all in one mind, all in one brain. Come on.
It's still looking fresh. Carrying all these things.
With kids, so it's not easy.
Magic.
Powerful, man.
Especially
I need to tap that grace.
Kids like you.
Not. That is okay. This is save it for later. Welcome, man. Welcome to our show. And welcome to our TV. We love you. Thank you for coming and honoring us. And now to you, our beautiful viewers, thank you for all you do. Please keep viewing, keep liking, keep commenting, keep sharing. Keep doing what again?
Please.
Keep doing what you love to do. Just
in your prayers too.
please show us love. Show us love. And don't stop, do not stop. Because over here we are not going to stop. We keep serving you the hot, the trending,
Story.
what you need to know.
Back to back.
We're giving you, we are feeding you. Oh God, Jesus Christ. So just keep doing your thing. I will keep doing our thing here. So let's dive into the matter at hand. Speaking of the effect of secular music and musical video in the life of the youth, and not just the youth, the children, the adults, and we, the young adults. Now, starting with secular music. What is secular music? Secular music, first thing we all know, or we should know, it is not religious in nature. So secular music can come in diverse way, right?
Yes.
It can be love. It can be Fuji. It can be through your experience as an artist. It can be what again? Relationship and so on and so forth. Now, how do all these things have effects on we the youth, and not just the youth, everybody in general? Now to our guest. I don't want to say mommy this time around. So do you think the music and all the music videos, do you think they are good for the youth to watch?
All right, so thank you very much.
Yes, ma.
For bringing me on board to share with you what I know how to do best, what I'm passionate about.
I love that.
You know, secular music, music generally is like a social currency.
Okay.
What do we do with currency? We spend it. And at the point where the youth, let me use the word youth now, it's a point where you are transitioning from being a child to an adult.
Yes.
So at that point, it's a transition point. You are moving from a child to an adult. So you are leaving back childhood and you are moving to adulthood. So you are trying to find who you are now as an adult. It's a journey. And a lot of people are coming from, all of us come from families.
Yes.
We have our family values. We have peer pressure. We have a whole lot. At that point, when you are a youth, you are struggling with who am I at home versus who does the religious space say I should versus who does my peer say I should be versus who do I want to be as an adult. Now, all of those struggles somehow, because peer kind of takes priority at that point, what do youth do in common? It's music.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to dance like a particular way.
Yes.
You want to, when you are in a space, you look for what is unifying
everybody.
And one thing that happens is music.
Yes.
The dance. You would see now that the secular musicians know what it looks like, and that is why they are trying to make music that would have like a dance challenge.
Yes.
You know, where it's more of fame for them. Yes.
For them.
Regardless of whatever value they are bringing on board. So that space, that secular space, it kind of pictures the kind of life they think they want to have when they grow old or when they are an adult. So what do youths, what do they deal with? Romance.
Yeah, that's true.
Romance.
Yeah. And you will see somebody singing about romance. You will see somebody speaking about heartbreaks.
Yeah.
You will see somebody speaking about fame.
Money.
You will see somebody speaking about money.
Yes.
You see somebody speaking.
Even sex.
Thank you.
Sex. They don't even filter their words anymore.
Thank you.
Let me say,
Direct.
and it goes to a point that you be like, now whatever they say,
Okay.
we may not pay attention to it, man, but you just find yourself saying it, and you be like, where did I hear these things from?
I think it's I think that's
Where
the
did I hear
vibe.
these things
The
from?
song. You say
Even there's some
vibe
words
into
that
it.
you will say it and be like, okay, what is there? But when you say it again and again, like, what is this person trying
meaning?
to...
So there's something in psychology that is called the law of mere mention. It has to do with mere exposure effects.
Okay.
Sorry, I take that back. Mere exposure effect. So mere exposure effect is for the first time you see something,
you grasp.
You don't like it.
Okay.
But after a while, because you are seeing it every time, it becomes normal. Yeah. That is law of that's mere exposure effect. So you hear a song for the first time, it disgusts you. After a while, because you are hearing it
over and over, it becomes
subconsciously, it stays there.
Okay, now Nigeria is Nigeria is very, very, very big in music.
Okay.
Because everybody wants to sing, everybody wants to the fame, all about the fame and the money. So I believe they are doing this not because of what they want to impact on people, because of their own gain, their own self-gain.
Yes.
Now at that moment, they are giving out, we like to call it a risk for the youth. Like, as long as I sell, whether it adds value to you, none of my business. And do you think that's a good thing on their side?
No, it's not.
It's not a good thing.
No, it's not. All of us are from families, and if I ask even a lot of our viewers right now, what are your family values? A lot of us cannot even script out what our family values are. That's one. Number two, a lot of parents are not even doing anything. So you cannot leave the vacuum. If you are not doing something, something is doing something. Something is filling it up.
You said the parents are not doing something.
A lot of parents are just.
But what if they've grown up to the point that they can stand alone? Do parents still come in at that moment for that?
If you put in the values
from the beginning, yeah.
Once the foundation is strong, now, one thing that I also want you to know is, at that point,
yes, ma'am,
where the child or the adolescent is dealing with identity confusion, they will make mistakes.
Yes.
A lot of mistakes.
Yes.
I'm going back to when I was a teenager. There are a lot of things that I did at that point, and I will ask myself, okay, so for instance, let me digress a bit. There could be a boy that I crushed on back then, and I'm like now looking at myself to say, was I mad? Why?
It happens, it happens, when you reminisce on your past, I be like, I did this, I did that.
Yeah. So, but the truth is, at that point, you have just acted your age.
Yes.
That's normal.
Yes. And a lot of time, parents don't even give their kids the opportunity to make those mistakes.
Because they're overprotective.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. They are
overprotective.
So because of their experience.
That's an honest mistake from parents.
Because they have passed through that stage and they don't want the child to make same mistakes. So,
man, do you believe in that?
Okay.
Do you believe in my child? Go ahead, make this mistake yourself. You will learn from it, or no, you are going to hold them tight. How do you operate? How do you do
I
it?
prefer you make your mistakes.
I love it. That's how it's supposed to be.
Why is that, man?
Yes, I prefer you make your mistakes, because your mom won't be with you forever.
yes.
Your dad won't be with you forever. So if you don't make it now, you will still make it somehow. Your brain.
Yes.
So one of the things that you need to know is the brain of a teenager.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's use the word teenager. Is not fully developed until 24.
Bam. I'm still a teenager.
So adolescents now. So let me use the word adolescent. Let me not say teenager now. Adolescence starts from like age 8. So we have early adolescence, we have mid, we have late.
Yeah.
So early starts from 8 to like 12. Mid is like 13 to 19. Then late is like 19 to 20 something. Sometimes you have somebody that is grown but has the brain of
a
child.
Because the time that the brain was supposed to work,
it didn't work.
Somebody was rescuing the child. So that is why we have a lot of kids now that are not emotionally resilient. Once there's a bit of obstacle, they will cave in. They will tell you, I'm depressed. They will tell you, I'm giving up. They don't know what to do now because because
exactly.
For them, yeah, they should learn the habit by themselves.
So you would put the system and the structure in place. Let them know this is this, this is this. They will make their mistakes. But I tell my children that regardless of whatever you do, come back home.
Come back home. Come back home.
Come back home.
Always come back home. Very, very important.
They will only come back home when home is safe.
That's what they wrote.
Yeah. If home is not safe, they will not come back
Are
to
you a
you.
pastor?
Oh yeah.
You're a pastor. Because you are just giving this vibe of
Yes.
More anointing.
more grace.
Yes.
You are also you're an educator.
Still observing.
Yes.
So, ma, you're a mother of three.
Yes, I am.
A working class mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anytime you're with your family, or you're with your children,
Yes.
and the husband is not around, and you switch on the TV,
Okay.
then boom, music comes up, secular music, and the words and everything, the dance. How do you control it? When your children are there at that moment, what do you do?
Go inside.
Or you close your eyes, or you know what? Change
Hold
it.
your head.
How do you do that? They will not feel that mom is hiding something from us.
My dear, whether mommy likes it or not,
You watch,
they will listen to those songs.
and you watch it with them. Everybody will watch.
Hold on.
Ah.
They will listen to those songs because it is the social currency for their age. So whether you are realistic or not,
Yeah.
they will listen. It is now what do they make out of it. So for instance, when I was in classroom, so I used to teach chemistry very well. I got an international award.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Stop playing,
Yes.
stop playing.
Yes. And one of the things I used to do when I was in the classroom is, you see those hit songs?
Yes, ma'am.
We used to turn it to chemistry.
Chemistry songs.
Yes. We will turn those songs. If I pick my TikTok, you will see some of it there.
Wow.
We will change it.
And that can also help the students. So
Yes. So
To stick in
yeah,
their heads.
there was a
Don't
time
forget.
I was teaching them Lechatelia's principle.
Okay.
The song that was trending then, I can't remember the name of the actor,
Artist.
or the artist. They will be the one that will do it by themselves.
Imagine.
Lechatelia's principle. I can't remember but when they are writing their exams,
That's what
all
I remember.
of them
All of them we pass.
They
we
will
pass.
You know the music.
We formed the song for Boys Law, Charles Law, Graham's Law. That is what we do. So at the end of the day, you have sold out your content. I have restricted it for them.
They might not even remember the original.
Yes. So when they are going home, you will see them.
Singing.
That is that one that we have.
You need to be in the music industry so that you can also put all these things to us.
Okay, so
We
back
need
to
them.
the question,
We
man.
need them.
Do you think these artists are aware of the dangers that they introduce to these
My
lives?
dear, you can't give what you don't have.
Bam.
If you don't have values, you can't,
Can't give
it.
values.
Yes.
That's the
Oh, you're just busting my head.
That's
Let's
it.
end this shot. Let's go. So, ma, have you ever explained any song to your children? Like, listen, they are watching. This is what they are talking about here. This is what they're doing here. Have you ever explained? Even if they don't ask you or not, have you just put it down to them?
Yeah, so for my children, like I said, I'm not always afraid making some things available to them.
Okay.
You know, because number one, I mentioned they will make their mistakes. Number two, you don't want them to look awkward in the midst of their friends.
Yes.
So everyone wants to vibe.
Yes.
You know, even whether you know the song or you don't know the song,
still want
you
to-
just want to feel among. So at the same time, you want them to know that you see this thing. So we have those talk from time to time. So I ask, what's the name of this song? They tell me, oh, it's by so person. Okay, can you tell me one value that you're getting from this?
song.
A lot of time, nothing.
Nothing.
A lot of time, nothing for some of those songs. And those are the trending songs, unfortunately. So I allow them to just enjoy the moment, dance the dance, you know. Sometimes, you know, everyone just wants to feel among. Sometimes we dance the dance together. I'll tell them to teach me. Yes. So they come around, this is the TikTok, oh yeah, let's go, we do it, you know. But I am intentional about not making those things rob off the family values that we have. So we remind ourselves every day.
So do you set boundaries, musical boundaries for them?
For the boundaries, yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
I will use the word yes, but it doesn't mean that children will not try
to go out of it.
Thank you.
That's why they are children.
That's why they are. How many things did they tell you not to do that you did? Thank you.
Many.
So when they cross those boundaries, I know they're acting their age.
Yeah.
So I let them know.
Taste it.
This one that you just did. But I am just being realistic to let them enjoy their childhood as much as possible.
From what you said, I just want to pick a question, and it is out of what we are discussing.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
Now, you said when you were teaching
Yes.
that you changed some
secular music yes.
to learn some
Yes.
formulas
Yes.
like
Yes.
that. Now, looking at Christianity nowadays, and they said the world is entering into Christianity.
Okay.
And we are like using all the vibes they are using in secular music in churches. Can we now say that now that people want to vibe to what the world is doing, can we change that to our own, at least to bring our own people inside? Is it right?
Yes, we can. Yes. Now, what is the secret? They are using catchy beats.
Yeah, catchy beats, yes.
There are a number of songs that I don't know the contents, but the beats, I cannot sit down.
You will just dance.
You will just, you know. So, can we, and a lot of time, I think Christians generally, we take the backstage.
Yes.
We are quick at condemning, but not acting.
Yes.
So a lot of time, we are condemning. We are seeing that this is what is working.
Then we could create our own.
Let's create our own. Let's do our own. What is our own style?
They are even following the secular music now. Some of them.
They remix it.
Yes, now they are following their beats, their tune and everything. But why? If you have to bring these people to us, why are we following them?
We are not.
We hardly create our
Can we?
own.
That's the question I want to. Can we?
Now, and a lot of time, I think we are more religious than acting. So we leave everything to God. So we do the faith, we don't do the work. A lot of Christian, quote and unquote, don't take time to go and learn. These people that are directing, they are professionals.
Yeah.
You know? So if I want to produce a song now, no matter how, I need to seek a professional that will tell me this is the best beats that we go with. We just stay in that space of mediocrity, and that is why we are not getting. So there's a place of I pray. There's also that place of this is okay. So a doctor is a doctor, is a professional, right? As much as I will pray, I still need to see a doctor sometimes. I need to do my annual checkup. But a lot of time we feel that, oh, God has spoken to me. Yeah, he has spoken to you. Why don't you also seek the professionals? Let them tell you this is how best to go about it.
Okay, so I have a question for you. So we know how these secular musics affect the minds of youths, and we should all know that after listening to these songs, these children will react to them. You know, the videos they watch, the lyrics itself, they will surely react to it. So as a parent, how do you notice these reactions from them, and how do you cope it?
Yeah.
All right. They will surely react.
Okay.
Yeah, it's human nature for people to react. So that is why you have to be intentional about what you consume. Yes. You have to be very intentional. So I have scenarios, different scenarios.
Okay.
they have hormones. At that age, your hormone is doing strong thing on you. That's one. Number two, you know, I mentioned that the brain, the part of the brain that is supposed to think. And process information very well, is still developing. So it is that part that is attached to emotions that is more developed. So anything that gives pleasure,
they're going to
they go. So sometimes the way they will react is all of those things that they have seen, they want to practice it. Number two is it increases their sexual urges. So they could go into masturbation. Yes, because they are not proud of whatever it is that they are big. So they want to explore. And now you will see that most of those videos has turned ladies to sex objects.
Yes.
You know,
there's no value for them.
No value.
Where is the value?
You would also see a lot of people not paying attention to academics because it is scripted such that get fame somehow.
Yes.
You don't have to go through the due process. All you just need to do is become a content creator and get the likes, start making money somehow. So you just see them living lives that does not even align. It doesn't even add up at the end of the day. I'm wondering, where is this coming from? Now, how do parents come in? Number one, you have to be on top of your game. Yes. You have to be on top of your game. All of those values, from time to time, something comes and sips it off. So you need to go back again and top up the value. Just like, you top it up. You keep topping. All of those values somehow becomes the child's inner voice. When you are not there. And you also knowing that at a point, your child will put you down the ladder and bring friends, peers, bring all of these pop cultures above you, knowing that, oh, do I want to be intentional about the people that I put in my children's spaces? You get what I'm saying? When you okay, so for instance, now if I have a child and I am saying, so I did something recently, I changed my children's school. Because I wanted to be intentional about who
they work with.
Are in their spaces. Because sometimes, a lot of time, you see all of those things that they have listened to, they will have conversations with
about
their
them.
friends.
And it can lead to something else.
Do you understand? But if you are intentional about
the friendship,
even when those thoughts show up,
there's nobody to discuss with.
Exactly. That friend will
like no.
Shut it down. Shut that voice down, and it makes the world a better place for them.
That's very good.
So you believe in open communication with your children?
Yes, I do.
So they should tell you things.
Yes, they should.
And that is
Don't forget that they will not tell you everything.
Yeah, that's true.
So you also have to make sure you place some trusted people
around
them, so that if they can't tell you, they will tell those people.
But you're not a choking mom, right?
No, I'm not.
You give spaces and all.
Yeah, I do.
Respect.
No, I do.
Wow,
no, I do.
Good.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay, go ahead, please.
So I don't know if you agree with me if I say this.
Okay, go ahead.
That parents' absence in the lives of the children could worsen the situation.
Definitely.
If they are affected. Do you agree?
I do.
Parents
100%.
Parents'
absence. Yes.
in the lives of the children can worsen if they are affected by what they and
yes, now it's good now.
So I don't know, because I'm saying this for those who are watching.
I'm based on experience.
All right. So as teenagers,
yes, ma.
A lot of or adolescents, or let me use the word teenagers, at that point, there is always that clash.
Yes.
I want to be an adult. You are still my child. I want the freedom.
I want to be
So what do you have to say to parents, mothers especially? They're always on their children. What are you watching? What are you doing? Let me see your phone. You go through the phone. Why? All those things.
Just put the boundaries in place. Boundary is the answer to that question.
Boundaries.
So, for instance, my kids are not in day school, and some of my kids are in boarding, some are in day school. We have a media plan in our house. So the media plan says 2 hours of screen time.
A whole day.
Yes.
A whole day.
Yes, 2 hours. However, we have exceptions.
Okay.
We have exceptions.
Holidays.
Yes, where I could give you more than 2 hours
How
of
about
screen
weekends, Fridays?
Yeah,
Saturdays?
it depends. So there are exceptions.
Just to be clear.
Yes. So another thing is, in my house,
Okay.
you cannot have a phone of your own.
Wow.
Yes, please.
Ah.
Now you're still a teenager.
Yes.
As a
How do you-
teenager,
Yes, please.
Mommy, why? Mommy is not fair.
What do you want to be doing online?
Yes.
what about what? Yes, okay.
Assignment.
Concerning this,
Yes.
Assignment.
Assignment.
Yes.
Mommy, assignment.
Please, wait.
Assignment.
Please,
So we have laptops in the house.
God bless
What's that
you,
laptop?
mommy.
No.
Okay,
Eh?
wait.
I'm having problem.
Okay, ma'am. You know this technology has set in
Yes.
now. So education is now going from chalk and white chalk
Yes.
and blackboard
Yes, now
to laptops, tabs,
everything.
phones, doing research and all that. So how do you want them to do it?
They will. They will.
Phones?
We have. That's why I said we have a media plan. All of this problem is boundary. Right now, as much as I will not choke you, my rules will be. You see that? Did you see papers, Kakiri?
Yes.
If you go to my office now,
Yeah, paper.
you are going to see something that I just wrote because we were clashing. I was clashing with my daughter.
Okay.
So my daughter wants to do her homework straight in her book, and I'm like, no, you will do your homework first in a rough book. You have it, then you transfer so that you can cross check.
Yeah.
If it's just teaching our processes,
Process,
systems, and structures.
Yes.
You don't rush.
Yes.
You have to
Breathe in, breathe out.
check it
Breathe
again
out.
before. That is so. One of our family value is excellence.
Yes.
Yes. And excellence is not a one-time thing.
Yes. So.
You
Yeah,
cannot
process.
you cannot be exceptional when you just do things anyhow.
You are a counselor.
Hey, I am.
Just keep saying this. Adding it up.
Yes,
adding
so-
them up.
It doesn't mean you are not going to clash.
Yes.
You would clash
definitely.
from time to time.
But you say sorry to your children.
Very well. So let me give you an instance. My daughter in boarding school, when she came back the first time, I noticed, okay, let me say it. I noticed I was not pleased with how she was scrubbing her body.
Okay.
I was not pleased.
The reaction.
No, she wasn't reacting. She was not doing it well enough.
Okay.
And when she got back home, I spoke to her about it to say, I'm not pleased with how you're scrubbing your body. I think you can do better. So, the mother in me, when I went to drop her back in school, I told her class teacher.
Emotions.
She was sad.
She was sad.
Yeah, she was very, very sad about it.
Total.
Yeah, it hurt her badly.
Parents out there should learn from this.
Yeah.
Please. We need
You
our
know-
Story to your children.
Not even that. Not even that. The privacies. You need to stop.
Let me finish my story first now. And I had the good
You sha want your mommy
intention
to say sorry.
of just helping her, but she didn't take it well with me.
Aish.
No, she didn't like it at all. She felt I've exposed her to the whole world.
And whenever she has issue with it, you could bring it up.
They don't bring it up.
Do you get?
I will sack those teachers.
And when I go back home, it dawned on me that no, I shouldn't have done that. I had the good intention of wanting her.
Yeah, but not the right
The
way.
next time I was going to call her, when she was in school, I called her to say, I am sorry. Yes, I did. And I told her, I am so sorry. I think I didn't get it right. Yeah. So it's just for the kids to know that
You mean well.
I mean well, but I am not perfect.
Parents,
I am also not raising a perfect child. So when they goof, I scold them when I should, but I also give them room to grow.
yeah.
Yes. So that's
You are everything.
Like, I don't want
It's what you do. Say I do everything.
Okay, man. You know
Yes.
what? It would not be bad if I can just, maybe just change my name.
Oh, yeah, change now,
Change your
change
name,
that.
bastard. So do you allow your children listen to love music?
What? Their daddy loves music. Oh,
Let's get emotional.
Yeah, he loves so. I particularly don't pick. Yeah, so I want you to live your best life. So your definition of what works for you might be different from what works for me. Personally, me, I do more of Christian songs. So I do more of, maybe I'm the most boring musically in my house.
Okay.
However, I still want them to live their best life. My husband, on the other hand, is he does Fuji.
Really?
He does Akpala. He does.
He listens to
Yes. So it depends on the vibes in the morning. Yeah. So once he wakes up, there was one time he was Yemi Shodimu. So he could leave anything.
Mood. As
Yes, exactly. So and music is beautiful. Music is beautiful. Unfortunately, we have gotten to the point where people have put irrelevancies above value.
We're not scared to listen to music.
So if you come to my house, I would not necessarily put on my TV in a musical place because the only thing you see is bomb that is shaking.
Yes, dangerous tactics.
Everything.
No, I'm just saying it's dangerous now, isn't it?
Yeah, so.
I don't want this to end.
I love it. It's so fun. It's so fun.
See, my daughter is so fun, and I know you are jotting something as you are watching us.
You better jot and learn and say sorry.
See, I've learned so many things.
Oh my God.
In fact, God bless you.
God bless you, man. You are a model. You are a role model.
Jesus.
You are everything.
You will not be stranded over it.
Amen.
You will not die.
Amen.
God will bless you and God will bless you.
Amen.
So why you guys are saying I'm not the only one? Man, God will support you.
Amen.
God will lift you up, man. God will bless you. God will teach you. God will expand you.
You are
more wisdom, more knowledge.
You said you're not
You're natural. That's the word. No, you're natural.
Is it this? We see forth rich day. This go. She now threatened me that she wanted to leave my house. What?
I will replace her.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
I surrender.
So we are all imperfect people.
I love that.
We
I love that.
So my former students, in short, they will meet in shorts. I know they are still missing me. No, they are still missing me.
They would do because
with the way they'll surely miss you.
And the funny thing is, once we get to the class, for me, as much as you want to learn, I want to leave you better than I've met you. So when I get to the class some days, you just see maybe one teacher just finished beating all of them. And everybody is. So some days I will allow them to rant. It's ranting day. They will rant. Some other days they will cry. So that's somebody that I can just be me regardless. So there was one time that, so this is what I used to tell them. They tell me anything. When I say anything,
so you're like a mother and a teacher.
I was not God to them, but I was every other thing outside God. So there was a time that, so what I tell them, because I know that they do a lot of rishi.
Yes.
So I'll tell them sometimes when you have something on your mind that you want to talk about, if you feel that your parents cannot handle it, send the message to me and delete it. So there was this guy at that point in time, way back. The parents already had domestic violence issue in the house, and plus poverty.
Those two doesn't work well.
Plus poverty, and now
smokes
started. So he reached out to me to say, Mrs. Hey, I need help. Unfortunately, the mama saw the phone.
She saw the message. Tell me she didn't react.
Why would she react?
She will not react.
She could not sleep because she saw it around 3 a.m. And that's when you know that the money is long. Before 7.
I want to meet that woman.
She was like, So she had to ask the younger, who is this person? She wanted to be. Unfortunately, I was not going to go to the school that day.
If not, should have come for you, girl.
So I had to tell her. Hey, she said, no, typical Nigerian thing. She's going to ask him to pray and fast. White fast.
Imagine.
3 days white fast. The boy will not come to school. The child will not come to school at all.
Is that what it is?
You know? So I had to tell her, Ma, calm down. Don't worry, we'll see the next day. And she came around. We realized that she and her husband were the problem. They were the problem of the boy.
Imagine.
Yeah, they were the problem of the boy. So, just for you to know that a lot of the struggle, a lot of youths are having, and I think is a good point to end. Everyone wants to be seen. Everyone wants to be heard. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be valued.
Yes.
And everybody doesn't get that. So a lot of time you tell your mom, oh, forever, that's the story. Hey, that's how yesterday, you know. So a lot of homes are not even safe for the children to come back and say, my children are not perfect. We have had scenarios where when they make those mistakes, we come home together and cry. And we cry together. When we now finish crying together, we will now ask ourselves, what's the way out? But I used to, yes, but I will tell them, I won't carry your shame for you.
Yes,
I will listen to them. I will listen.
And you follow whatever they say.
Yes, I will listen. So I know, I can't totally say, if you come and tell me now that my child did something, I'll come and fight you. No, or I'll be, I will process it. And they know you can't lie to me. All of them know. I have that gift.
Yes.
Lie detector. No, I have it.
You have it.
Yes. And by the grace of God, before things happen, I used to know sometimes. I used to know. So
if we should continue,
we will sleep here.
Yeah, we'll be here till 6 in the evening.
No, we'll sleep
Mommy,
here.
I can stay.
Please let's clap for her.
100.
Hey, Kenny, my to-do list as my PA. I'm gonna change my surname, please.
Who is your PA?
You now.
Like where she stopped, she said children want to be loved, they want to be heard, they want to be valued, they want to be seen, and some of them are not getting that from their own family. So they look for a confidant outside.
Yeah, anywhere.
Please don't rob them of that value.
Yes, please.
Don't rob them of that love. Let them confide in you. You are their parent, should be their best friend.
Exactly.
Let the home be safe for them. Let them always come back home. As she said that, she always tell her children, whatever mistake you have made, come back home.
And the home is not just the house.
It's not the parent, it's not the chair, it's not the bed,
no, it's
not the room.
That's what makes it. Without them, the home is just
so even if you don't have enough money, some people will say, that's me, low, I don't have money. Money is not everything. The way you talk to them, when they go out, you've already given them a value. You've already given them a voice. It's that voice that will be loud in their minds. When other noise are coming, they'll be able to feel that this is just a noise.
This is my mom's voice.
This is voice. So please, let's give them a voice. No matter, I don't want to know the kind of music that is going out there. They will know how to filter the one they want to listen to.
And they know how to mommy remixed.
Yes, so
mommy.
Use it for the right purpose.
So thank you so much.
Find value.
Thank you for coming.
How would I say it? She created value.
She created value from secular music to educational music.
Yes.
Mommy, you have a Grammy. Yes, sir.
Like 2.
So, mommy, thank you for
thank you very much.
And
Thank you so much,
for watching. Please.
I just want to add. Tell our audience we are going to have
again and again.
We are going to have her again.
And again and
Okay.
Please, we cannot do but have you again.
Yes, so
again and again
and again.
Like,
what's interesting? Mommy has a lot. She's endowed though.
Honestly, she's blessed.
Don't underestimate. Don't underestimate.
She has a lot to teach us.
Mrs. A.
Yes. So please, though, if you
everything.
Want mommy to come again, you have to subscribe because
yes,
like,
share it.
Mom, do you have handle? You have handle.
You can follow our handles.
Compass
too.
with super_o.
Yes.
You can follow our handles.
But you can say it again so that it
Compass with super_o.
compass is
So if you need help, if you are going through anything, I be like, once you hear mommy's voice, just
Just reach
follow.
out to her,
Yes,
honestly.
and
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 please,
us too. Don't forget us.
yes.
here comes to the end. Please like, comment,
Yes,
subscribe.
yes.
Yeah,
See,
screenshot, screen record.
See, usually we do beg you guys to like, share,
But today we ain't
comment.
begging,
But you see,
man.
this time I'm not
We don't
begging.
beg. I have pride to be conventional.
Honestly,
Me, I don't get pride.
I'm just demoing
I
you.
don't get pride. I'm just,
So, but
we
love
We
you.
love you, we love you, we love you. Mommy love you. All love from here, all love from here, all love.